Zappa.
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was Nettes anziehen. Die Leute brauchen Heldenschiff.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Ich werfe eine Granate!
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Oh, du sagst es, Kumpel! Den krieg ich!
Hochführen dicht machen. Waffenschränke öffnen.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
We're live, right? Everything's looking good. Mic's working, sound's working. Oh, I didn't get the grenades.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los hier. Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taste?
Okay.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Ich werfe eine Granate.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Danke, Sir.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
What's up, Grammar?
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
First tried regret earlier today. I had a really sick run earlier today. I don't know if you saw it. I lost it on Great Journey. Feels bad, man. I was over a minute ahead of personal best going into Great Journey, the last level.
Keine Hemmung. Das ist einfach drauf.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
How does that guy not die? It wasn't just Spectre nonsense. So I lost my Spectre at the start of the level, but I noticed it, so I reverted to last checkpoint. So that lost about 20 seconds. And then the rest went fine. And then I get to the part where you have to jump the ghost over the gap jump, and I died there, so I had to revert to last checkpoint. And that wasn't that bad either. The run was still fine. I still could have PB'd. And then I make it to the jail room where you have to like free the hunters and kill those brutes. And died twice in that room. And this run still wasn't dead yet. And so I make it to the clear where you have to wait for the cutscene to start for the scarab. And then I got a glitch that makes it where the cutscene will never happen. So I got self-locked on the cutscene glitch. And then the run finally died. It was just the great journey from hell. Everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. But at least I finally am getting runs that deep. It sucks to choke runs to the last levels, but I've been getting runs there like every day. I lost a run yesterday to High Charity, I lost a run today to Great Journey. It stings, but it's a sign of improvement.
Feind lokalisiert. Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
The Fortune.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche? Hallo, Chief, hier lang!
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus.
Ja, der
Zweite
Chief muss
Echelon,
mir helfen.
kümmert euch um die Träger.
Die feindlichen Schiffe sind in der Todeszone.
Im Lauf.
13 Schmalzer, 2
Cortana,
Sterne.
Ziele aussuchen und Feuer
Jetzt
frei.
wird's laut.
Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sich zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Probiert euch. Folgt mir.
Hey, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Have fun, Fortune. Start thinking about your songs now. Will you die?
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Like there's something on my controller.
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf
I don't know where this grunt is.
Ma'am?
Is he always behind me? Good thing he didn't raid. Or he ran after I killed his leader.
tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianz-Truppen
You know, it's funny, most people think that Hurt is by Johnny Cash. But I assume you know, the original is by Trent Reznor.
ist der Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
myself today.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt
To
zur
see if
Brücke.
I still feel.
Besser als Spuk. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert.
Yeah, I mean, everyone kind of knows the Johnny Cash version became the definitive version. Even Trent Reznor basically said it,
Nicht auf der Erde.
but
Verrückt.
they're both good.
Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Los, weiter, nicht bummeln! Das ist ernst, Mann!
How did my turret guy die there? Look how much health I have. How did my turret guy lose all his?
Oh Mann, da sind noch mehr!
You know, my grandma knew Johnny Cash really well. She was like a groupie, and supposedly she slept with him. It's a true story. There's even like a magazine article clipping that my family has saved that like the tabloids like printed like about them and their relationship. It's kind of funny. I've got a picture with Johnny Cash even when I was a super young kid.
Was? Noch mehr von denen!
Yeah, Var, heartbreaking to lose it, but it was encouraging. Maybe this will be the run where I get world record, where I talk about my grandma sleeping with a rock star. I'm gonna call him a rock star. I mean, obviously he's like a country music icon, but I mean, he transcends boundaries. He's not just country music. He lived the rock star life. He was a rock star. There's no question about it. Dude, those spawns are crazy.
Nette Begrüßung.
Yeah, I'm getting close, Flicker. I'm getting close. Not this one though. It's not the one. What's up, Trunks?
Sie sagten doch, es gäbe keine Kameras.
Und Sie sagten, Sie würden sich was Nettes anziehen. Die Leute brauchen Helden, Chief. Gib ihnen Hoffnung. Also lächeln, okay? Solange wir noch was zum Lachen haben.
What's up, Molly? Yo, Mason with the 5-pack, thank you. Sorry I got up and left as soon as you did that.
Das ist ja ein richtiger Auflauf.
Wenn Sie mich auf Knien sehen wollen.
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
I have been grinding out here, man. I'm getting close. I've got goals and we've never been closer. I've been managing my nerves pretty well. I've been managing the hours that I'm grinding. I've been managing my hand health. I feel like I'm doing everything I can, and it's working, and we're making our progress. Slow and steady, but we're getting there.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Cyclone.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Weißt du, ich sollte wirklich anfangen zu zählen.
I mean, it doesn't really crash. I assume what happens is you tried to load the next mission and it says can't read the disk, it's dirty. Yeah, I mean, that's common. Yo, what up, Vinny? I had a heartbreak of a run this morning. But we persevere. We come back stronger than ever. How are you hitting this angle? That's crazy. Last bullet he fired too.
Alarm! Enter-Truppen unterwegs.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty common. Your disc is just fucked. Unfortunately, you can try to do like a surface cleaning like that, like sands the surface down with like those little like spinny circle things, or you can try cleaning it with like toothpaste or something. Those gentle abrasions work by like wearing away the surface level of the scratch, and that might help. But if that doesn't fix it, then there's nothing you can do. Your disc is just broken.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole. Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
I always like the range of comments I get about my personality. Some people tell me I'm chill, and some people tell me I'm just way too angry all the time. I think the problem is the things they say to me are the things that annoy me, and that's what makes me angry. I'm not really mad very often. I just have very, very little, patience for people trying to tell me what to do and then not listening when I tell them to shut up. It's my stream, and if I tell you to, not keep going on about the things you're going on, some people, just want to talk about politics, or some people want to, push their opinion. Some people just want to be rude, and if I tell people to stop doing that, and then they keep doing it, I'm obviously going to be rude to you. If you're just gonna come into my stream, which is my place, and disrespect the things that I ask you to do, of course I'm gonna be rude to you. Why would I not be rude to you? No, Freestyle, it's not about no opinions. Everyone can have opinions. It's that you don't get a shit on other people's opinions. That was the problem this morning. There was somebody saying, oh, you like pineapple on pizza, that's terrible. Oh, you like Indian cricket, that's terrible. Oh, you like American soccer, that's terrible. That's the problem. You can have any opinion you want. You cannot shit on other people. If you want to say, I like soccer, that's an opinion that you can have. You don't get to make fun of other people's things. Dude wants to pretend, oh, I just have an opinion, that's all. No, it's not just having an opinion. You're being rude. You're disrespecting other people. Got a hair in my mouth. I don't even have any hair. Whose hair is in my mouth?
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
That's crazy.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Bei den Regeln aus.
Hochführen dich mal.
Please kill him, Marines. No, I fucked up and just naded myself. That isn't... Oh, you're just gonna get stuck? Whatever, it's still fast.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
That feels like a nice way of calling me autistic, Vinny. I don't mind. I'm definitely on the spectrum. Most speedrunners are. I've never been formally diagnosed with anything like that, but I feel like almost every speedrunner is probably on the spectrum somewhere. You don't play the same game hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times without being a little bit weird in the head.
Danke, Chief. Ich schulde Ihnen was.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum. Die haben eine Bombe.
Erste Echelon zu entschärfen. Nehmt euch die Kreuzung vor. Schalten Sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon. Kümmert euch um die Bombe.
Alle feindlichen Schiffe sind hier.
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer fahren.
Jetzt wird's laut.
Ich glaube es nicht.
I think most people that are top of their field are, like, have weird brains. I don't know if on the spectrum is the right way to describe it, but like, you look at like people like LeBron James, that dude is not normal. The way he like just talks, the way he is. You look at like anyone who is like a real expert in their field that spends like thousands of hours perfecting a craft. It takes a crazy kind of person to do any of that.
Hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen.
I really think a lot of like top sports athletes are probably on the spectrum. You don't really become top 1% at anything in the world without being a little weird. Otherwise, more people would do it. That's crazy, man. That's just crazy.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
You said you were once, was that a joke or not? Being autistic? I mean, I've never been diagnosed, but I assume I probably would score very highly on whatever tests they give you for those.
Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Hochtüren dicht machen.
There's no way his sword just disappeared, man.
Oh oh, die verlassen.
So I killed the elite, his corpse interacted with the other corpse and just disappeared.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
No, we almost saved it. Would have been kind of cool.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle. Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't really care to get tested bar, because does it really matter? It is just a social thing. You can get through life just fine. Who gives a shit?
Ich wiederhole. Das ist keine Übung.
See, I don't know. I didn't learn this until I was an adult, but like, some of the things, like, if you're going to get a medical test, you should ask, like, what will this medical test change in my life? Like, if you can get something done and the answer is nothing, then why get the test done in the first place? I mean, sure, some people need, like, the information, but, like, if I was or wasn't, my life wouldn't change at all. Like, literally nothing changes. So what's the point?
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe? Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum. Die haben eine
Erste Echelon zu mir. Sie zählt schnell auf die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon, stehen durch die Trägern Sie die Bombe.
Alle feindlichen
Im
Schiffe
Lauf.
sind in der Todeszone.
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer aufnehmen.
Jetzt ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben
Jetzt
gewonnen.
wird's laut.
Cool.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle. Besetzt die Kampfstationen.
I don't think Asperger's medication is a thing. I don't think that exists.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole. Das ist
I don't even think
keine
Asperger's exists anymore. I think they don't use that term anymore.
Alarm. Enter-Truppen unterwegs. An alle. Besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole. Das ist keine Übung. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Did I win yet? I had a heartbreaker this morning. And yesterday. I'm getting more and more towards the end. I was a minute ahead going into the very last level. And it all fell apart. But we're getting more runs that far. Every day I get closer to winning.
Such dir ein Plätzchen, Alter!
I don't know what Zoo's saying. I heard my name on his stream. I heard something about just copy mono. Zoo better not be talking shit. I have his stream open on my laptop right now. I hear it in the background. I should close it.
Hochtüren dicht machen.
Uh-oh. Please stop shooting at me. Why are you still shooting at me?
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Downforce, I've told you many times that your feedback on how to run a stream is not appreciated.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Da ist ein Gegner.
I would like to get this grind over with as fast as possible because I can barely afford to eat and pay my bills. Telling me to milk it as long as possible because you think this is a great lifestyle is ridiculous.
Entertruppen unterwegs. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Vorsicht!
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Willkommen zur
Because that's what we were talking about right before you came in.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Bord.
Sir, Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum. Die haben eine Bombe.
Ist sie zu entschärfen? Erste Echelon zu
Der
mir.
Chief muss mir aber
Die
helfen,
Kreuzer
die
vor.
Kapsel
Schaltet sie nacheinander auf. Zweite finden Sie Echelon, die Bombe. kümmert euch um die Träger. Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei.
Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger.
Ich glaube es nicht. Jetzt ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen.
Why is every bug alive? It's just not gonna come out?
Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs
It's
auf
slow, but I really don't want to restart.
Konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
It's Sneezy L Baby in the chat, huh?
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
My favorite Lil Wayne lyric is big house, long hallways, got 10 bathrooms. I can shit all day.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
Also a big fan of real G's moving silence like lasagna. That's a good one. No, it's not that lasagna is a noisy food. It's that lasagna has a silent G. See, it's just, it goes over your head, Cataclysmic.
Entertruppen unterwegs.
He's a lyrical genius.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Now, I really do like a bunch of Lil Wayne songs. Some of them, I mean, obviously, some rappers are so prolific, they put out like hundreds of songs. Not all of them are going to be bangers, but some of them are.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian air. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. Like a venereal disease, I'll make your menstrual bleed.
Waffenschränke öffnen.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe? Na los, Chief, hier lang!
Oh no. I tried to save it.
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot wet.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Gut, ich treibe es raus! Hey! Alter!
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs.
I feel like the era of like what was the album that had "I'll pick the world up and I'll drop it on your head"? What was that? That era of Lil Wayne was my favorite. Like those couple years when he was producing those songs. I've heard a bunch of Lil Wayne music. I don't remember exactly what all mixtapes and stuff they're from though.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. That was on Rebirth.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Is this real life? Nope. Just fantasy. We're caught in a landslide.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Should hit you. Ninja.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe? Na los, Chief, hier lang!
Why do you do this? Where did that guy just go? I don't even know where the elite just went. Okay. We'll just pretend he's gone. Whatever. It's slow. It's not that slow. Hit the fly. Alright, what?
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Alright, thanks for hanging out, Sneezy. Thanks for reminiscing about rap with me. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. I feel like most of my audience does not listen to rap, especially 2005 to 2008 rap, which was when I was listening to the most rap as well.
An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
One of my first albums I ever put on my Xbox was Eminem. Was it Curtain Call? The CD that had Dad's Gone Crazy. What album was that? I think my dad's gone crazy. Now there's no mountain I can't climb. No plane that I can't learn how to fly. What do I gotta do to get it through to you so there ain't nothing I can't do? Is that Encore?
Verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
The first album I ever purchased with my own money was Nellyville by Nelly. Album came out in 2002.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Bad.
Hey, kann das sein? Hat die Malta die Eindringlinge
Why is this so slow? I don't want to restart.
Status. Ja, der Chief muss...
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander auf. Sie die Bomben. Zweite Echelon Ziehen Sie zurück. Wir haben Ziele aussuchen
Feindliche Schiffe
und
sind
Feuer
in der
fahren.
Todeszone. 13 Kreuzer, 2 Sturmträger. Jetzt wird's laut.
I'm dead. Alright, good.
Alarm, Entertruppen.
Yeah, Take a Stand was a good song too. I like a lot of Eminem songs. I don't like some of his songs that are more jokes. Like, what was the new song he just came out with that was like a throwback to all his other songs? It was like I don't know. I don't like the ones that are just like joke music videos. Although I did like my band. Some of his D12 stuff. D12 my band goes hard. Abracadabra, that was his new song, right? Not a fan of that.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
I had Akon on my original Xbox too. Locked Up. Akon's Locked Up album. Locked Up. They won't let me out, no. They won't let me out. Visitation no longer comes by. Seems like they forgot about me. Can't wait to get out and move forward, live my life. Move on with my life. Got a family who loves me and wants me to do right. Why is my marine throwing grenades at me?
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
This is really fast.
Na los, Chief, hier lang!
I'm zooming it.
Ich war fast an Bord, als die auftauchten.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Ball.
No, I went too high. Better not die here.
Eindringlinge im Feuerkontrollzentrum. Die haben
Okay,
eine
thank
Bombe.
goodness.
Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon, finden Sie die Bauträger. Im Lauf.
Die feindlichen Schiffe sind in
Cortana,
der
Ziele
Todeszone.
aussuchen
13
und feuerfrei.
Munition, 2 Sturmträger.
Ich glaube es nicht, die ziehen Sie zurück.
Jetzt
Wir
wird's
haben
laut.
gewonnen. Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo.
Okay, it's really fast.
Konzentriertes Feuer auf den
It's gonna be a
ersten
slow
Träger.
door, but that's fine.
Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor.
Still pretty fast.
Wirklich übel.
Don't kill me! Thank you for not killing me.
Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde
Alright, we're in.
Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas aus.
Hamster dance. Akon followed by hamster dance. That's how you know you're living that suburban kid gangster lifestyle. Please. This guy didn't die, did he? I think he did. Okay, that was scary. I couldn't kill that last elite.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
Why do I miss this jump so much? Okay, I saved it. Almost missed it. What's up, Tiffany? Yeah, the visualizer where it would like play the peaks and stuff.
Chief, gut, dass Sie kommen konnten.
The OG Xbox was cool, man. Being able to put so many, you could put so many songs on the OG Xbox. In some games let you play the songs on the radio. Grand Theft Auto Vice City had a custom radio station that you could play your own music on, and it would be the music that you had on your Xbox. It was sick.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
Well, I'm glad it's rare, Dumb River, because I never want to experience it again.
Chief, vom Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die nehmen Kurs auf uns.
Dieser Tunnel führt zur Brücke. Überall Ratten. Trotzdem besser als Schwimmen. Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die nur so einer kleinen Gruppe kommen.
Weiter geht's!
Any good runs? Every day I throw away one. Every day. So far, I haven't had one this session, but this morning I had one that was over a minute ahead of my personal best going into the last level. And there's still time to save on the last level. And I ended up not even completing the run. More like several. That's a good thing though, Bagel. It used to only be 0, and then it was 1, and now you're right, it is every day I throw away several. Why am I gonna die here? That would have been very upsetting death. This run I got it. It could be any run. Legitimately it could be any run, but it's just so hard to play well for an hour and 20. Mentally, physically, statistically, like, you gotta get lucky, you gotta stay calm, you have to, like, do so much stuff. It's hard. I wish more games came with posters like they used to. Video games used to come with like big ass maps and posters and shit. Those are the coolest things to me when I was a kid. I remember my Grand Theft Auto map, I remember like Dragon Ball Z, like Budokai games, they came with like a big poster of like all of the characters. Getting big old maps and big cool posters, like usually they were two-sided, like on one side it had like information about the game, like a map or something. Then on the other side it had all the characters like in an action pose or some shit. Oblivion maps, yeah. I never got into Oblivion, but I know the maps are cool. Yeah, the Halo 2 booklet's pretty cool. It has like a description of all of the weapons, all of the enemies, all of the vehicles.
angeschlossen, Chief. Konzentriert euch auf die Grays. Die sind am gefährlichsten.
Sir, Corporal Perez, Kompanie A, Kommandostand ist da drüben. Der Lieutenant wurde beim Absprung getroffen.
Wer hat jetzt das Kommando, Corporal?
Sergeant Banksman. Er ist oben. Kommen Sie, ich zeig's Ihnen.
That's pretty cool, Tiffany. You've been dying to play the new Elden Ring. Nice, have fun. Yep, nothing like that new game smell.
Vorsichtig, Chief. Diese Elite war ein Ultra und diese Piloten sind auch nicht von Pappe.
Used to smell that out of your case. Yeah, just breathe it in. All those microplastics will be good for you.
Wir sind der Arm der Prophetengebieter und Sie sind das Schwert.
They make you stronger.
Still und flink, dann schlagen wir diese Ketzerei ohne weiteres nieder. Der Sturm hat unseren Anflug getarnt. Ihr
Where's
lokales
his grunt?
Gefechtsnetz müsste auch durcheinander sein. Das Überraschungsmoment ist auf unserer Seite. Vorerst.
The smell of a fresh N64 cartridge was something unique as well. It's a little bit older, so some of you might not remember that as well as CD cases, but fresh N64 cart has a smell. You're losing your mind? I'll show the pamphlet once I reset Dumb River, if you're still around.
Dort oben.
I refuse to die. Simply refuse it. This is crazy. They were not supposed to be looking at me. I can't go for glass clip, but I lost a little bit, but I shouldn't lose much. And I get bad side. It was basically like one camo cycle that I lost. It's not that bad. It's still fine. We'll lose a little bit on this level, but it was still good. I do it on both sides. Dumb River, I don't choose. I go based on which side the elite spawns on. If you do it on the same side as the elite, you won't get a checkpoint and they'll all shoot at you. I have to go on the side opposite of him.
Räumt die Landezone und geht da rein.
Unser Glaube wird uns stark machen. Was ist hier passiert?
That's funny, Trunks.
Einem Gebiet verwendet eine Vorfliegen an. Er muss ganz nah sein. Zu erledigen.
I did not see that. That's really funny.
Stellt euch auf.
Bleibt. Die Flat greift uns an.
Bei den Ringen, das ist zu Was haben Sie getan? Habe ich meinen Teil erledigt. Sehr gut. Himmel von den Schmarotzer. So einen Ort hätten nicht mal Ketzer aufgesucht, hätten sie es gewusst. Für unsere Vorväter.
Los, Gebieter. Wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach.
Carbiners. Four carbine spawns in a row over here. It's the carbine factory. Where is this last spawn? Okay, that's a reinforcement guy, right? 34 or no? Okay, yeah. I only killed 3 of them. I don't know where the 4th one died off to. It must have been the carrier that got caught in the crossfire. Chill out, guys. Dude, what is going on? Why am I how am I screwing up my camo here? I don't know what the heck just went on there. It wasn't that much time loss. It's annoying. I need to keep going.
Bringt die Phantoms zur Mine. Wir gehen erst, wenn der Anführer der Ketzer tot ist.
Zurückfallen!
Gebieter, die Flat ist jetzt überall in der Station. Wir sind zu wenige für so eine Riesenverseuchung. Sucht den Anführer dieser Ketzer. Tötet ihn jetzt!
Where are you going, buddy?
Krieger, zurück zur Landezone. Der Gebieter geht weiter nach oben, trennt die Station ab und scheucht die Ketzer aus dem Loch. Mögen unsere Herren ihre Hand führen.
You feel good about this one? I was just thinking the opposite. I was just feeling bad about this Oracle.
Alle meine Phantoms sind in der Luft, Gebieter. Los, trennen Sie das Kabel durch!
Believe in the run. This run still definitely has a ton of potential.
Das ist einer. Bei den Propheten. Die Station schlingert ja vielleicht. Ein
With
letztes
energy.
Kabel, Gebieter. Das hat gereicht. Die Station ist im freien Fall.
I really probably should put more work into my descriptions. Puncha, you're not wrong.
Der Anführer der Ketzer ist unterwegs. Lasst ihn nicht entkommen. Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht.
That's just crazy that everyone's just instant shooting at me
Der
for no
Anführer der
reason.
Ketzer ist unterwegs. Lasst ihn nicht entkommen. Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht.
Wir müssen das so...
Leben Sie noch, Gebieter? Wir halten das Tempo.
You take it as a point of pride. I mean, yeah, I probably should, but I mean, honestly, most of my efforts go into Twitch streaming. So like, whenever something ends up on YouTube, it's most often something that happened live on Twitch that's just an uploaded video. So, like, I could put in more work to it, but it's usually just like a re-upload of something else, if that makes sense. I should put more work into like presenting it in a better context specifically for YouTube, but often I'm just a little bit too lazy. I'd rather continue on with my goals than spend a bunch of time making good YouTube content. But you're not wrong. I absolutely should. I just don't. Okay, not a good oracle. Fortunate.
Kommando, einer neuen Flotte oder einem Versprechen.
Guess we'll find out, Flicker. Guess we'll find out. Looks like a great run so far. Unfortunately, we're losing all our time on this level. But maybe not all of it, most of it.
Investierte Zeit und Mühe unserer Blutväter, nur diese Geschöpfe auf Eis zu legen. Und wo sind jetzt diese Götter, die uns die Propheten anbieten lassen? Transzendiert? Wohl kaum. Kommen Sie, Gebieter. Ich zeige Ihnen, wohin Sie gegangen sind.
Okay, we're still green.
Sir, wir müssen diese Geschütze neutralisieren. Sir, wir müssen diese Geschütze neutralisieren. Sir, wir müssen diese Geschütze neutralisieren.
You guys stop shooting at me? Yeah, I've done Halo 2 Anniversary speedruns in the past. I prefer the original. Is Zoo on a good run? Sounds like he's nervous. Oh no, he's on outskirts. What? I know where he's at. I heard the dialogue. I just heard him say, "Here we go," like he had something good, like a good speedrun pulling. He's on outskirts. Who cares about outskirts?
Verstanden. Wir gehen runter. Stellung halten.
Leichter gesagt als getan. Phantoms im Anmarsch, Chief.
How do I blow up so fast, man? It's crazy. Why am I getting so melted here? That's crazy how fast I was dying.
Vorsicht, wir kommen zu einem weiteren Komplex. Nichts von der in Amber Clad im Netz der Allianz. Komisch. Die Allianz weiß von unserer Landung, aber hält uns nicht für besonders gefährlich. Na, die werden sich wundern.
I did this literally same exact play on my last run. That's crazy. That looked exactly the same as the ending of my previous Delta Halo. Pause and everything. Sword the first guy, sword the second guy, get punched, pause, realize I'm still alive, and then complete the level. The exact same thing happened 2 runs in a row. That's funny. That may seem like something that happens all the time, but that does not happen all the time.
Durch vulkanische Aktivität entstanden. Das heißt, er wurde entweder absichtlich
Oh, come on.
oder entstand durch irgendeine Katastrophe.
Why can I not aim?
Sorry, wollten Sie jemanden umbringen?
Please, I suck. Okay, he's dead.
Wisst ihr, die Blutsväter haben diese neuen Anlagen wohl um die alten gebaut. Als Schutz. Das ist aber reine Spekulation. Erst muss ich noch gründlicher nachprüfen.
Yeah, German's faster by about 12 seconds over the course of the entire run. So it's not very much, but... How did someone realize that? Well, the first language we realized was faster was Japanese, because there was a Japanese runner named History 100 who had the game. And then Flim, Hiding Tonight, is an old Halo Classic runner who purchased the game after that, and we started noticing on Armory and a couple other places where you have to wait on dialogue that it was slightly different. So then from there we realized that there were differences. And then Chemist went and extracted the audio from every single language pack that exists, and we went and made a spreadsheet of all of the places where dialogue matters, and if you compare the lengths of all of the places where it matters, then you just make a big spreadsheet and you compare. So it turns out that English is about in the middle, Chinese is the slowest, German's the fastest, but for each level it's actually different. So on Cairo, for example, Japanese is the fastest, but on Great Journey, French is the fastest. On this level, German is the fastest.
Vom Träger des Propheten an irgendwas namens High Charity abgefangen. Es scheint eine formelle Entschuldigung zu sein an die Propheten der Wahrheit und der Gnade. Der Prophet der Wahrheit hatte wohl
12 seconds left, yeah.
schnell gehandelt, als er die Erde angriff. Er bittet die anderen
Japanese is about 10 seconds faster.
behauptet, dass sie nie
Do I have the face bin somewhere?
nur aus ein paar Schiffen bestand. Seltsam, dass ein Prophet nur so dürftige Informationen über die Heimatwelt seines Feindes hat.
If you go through that paste bin, you might be able to find some of the info. It's somewhere in there. The links are. There's a GitHub that has it all. I think the GitHub's linked in there. Because you have to fight the boss leader for longer on Legendary than on Easy. He dies in one cycle on Easy.
Der Träger des Propheten des Bedauerns hat gerade eine Antwort aus High Charity erhalten. Eine gut verschlüsselte Nachricht des Propheten der Wahrheit. Hören Sie sich das an. Deine Hast hat die Erfüllung unserer Allianz gefährdet und unseren großen Plänen geschadet. Dass dir eine öffentliche Zurschaustellung deines Versagens erspart bleibt, hast du nur dem Propheten der Gnade und seinem weisen Rat zu verdanken. Wahrheit, Gnade, Bedauern. 3 Prophetenhierarchen. Bedauern zu töten sollte
What are you talking about, Dumb River?
versetzen, aber es hört sich an, als täten sie Wahrheit damit eher einen Gefallen.
Oh, you mean Sacred Icon. Yeah, the ending of Sacred Icon, Legendary and Easy is different. There's a lot of places, but dialogue doesn't matter there. No. Can I clear it without dying? That's crazy how lucky I just got. That's like a 1 in 10 that I survived there. And the reason is ridiculous. I bet nobody even saw what happened. Do you guys know the lucky thing that happened that let me survive? A very specific thing happened.
Wir versuchen herumzukommen. Ich halte euch auf dem Laufenden.
That's unlucky. No, the lucky thing that happened was it was an Ultra Elite that spawned. Because it was a White Elite, he saw my sword and he enraged and pulled out his own sword. If it was any other color, he would have continued to shoot at me and I would have died. The White Elite spawn there is the rarest spawn you can get. It's 1 in 10, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere around there on odds.
Das ist meine letzte Tucci. Treibstoff ist fast alle. Der erste Turmkomplex ist sicher, also gehe ich da runter. Sagen Sie Bescheid, wenn ich sie holen soll.
So it was just pure luck. If he spawned as any other elite, I would have been dead. Oh, come on.
Ich will üben.
gestartet. So viele kann ich nicht aufnehmen. Wir haben keine Zeit. Da ist das Ziel. Holt ihn euch. Hier sind überall Ehrengardisten. Gut aufpassen.
Deine reine Existenz beleidigt den Dämon.
What an insane regret. It could have been better, but it's still good.
Schlechte Nachrichten. Die Phantoms drehen um. Die Flotte wird auf unsere Stellung feuern. Wir müssen hier raus.
Holy cow, Grammar. That is so generous of you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 big ones. I gotta stay locked in here. If I miss any support, I need you guys to know I do appreciate it, but I think you understand. I'm trying to lock in. Yeah, start cooking up the anti-hex.
Der Weg zur Bibliothek ist frei. Ich nehme euch auf dem Vorsprung da vorne auf.
So I don't have the Subathon running right now, Grammar, so it didn't add automatically, but I will add it, don't worry. At least I don't think... You guys can't see it on screen, can you? I shouldn't have it running. These night streams I've been doing as bonus free streams on the Subathon.
Weiter zum Ziel! Wir bleiben hier, solange es geht! Schafft es mir vom Hals! Sperrfeuer! Sperrfeuer!
Leave me alone. Stop. Don't have a shotgun. That's not a shotgun, is it? That's crazy. That's crazy. That melee pushed me into... What? How did he even... What? Whatever. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Nice checkpoint, though. I need to keep going. Focus. Stay in it. Stay in it. Come on. shotgun guy behind me. Come on. Focus. It really wasn't that bad. Keep on keeping on.
Negativ, Ma'am. Keine Allianztruppen. Durchgang decken.
So I'm going out of town on Saturday and Sunday. I really, really want to get a PB before I go out of town. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't. This run, or between now and then, I better get a dang PB. It's gonna be this run. I'm gonna clutch up right here. Oh, come on. Swordfly. Fucking hell, man. This fucking hole, man. I'm losing my marbles. It slid me all the way around the border of the hole, but not above it. Come on. I can't... Why can't I hit this swordfly? That swordfly should not be hard. I don't know why
Gebieter, was tun Sie hier?
We're gonna be red after this split. I'm just hoping to not lose any more time.
Ist das etwa alles?
Did he kill that shotgun guy? Did that shotgun or battle rifle disappear? It did.
Gebieter, wie schön. Ausgezeichnet.
How much time are we losing? It's really not that bad. That infight was really good. I mean, if you take away the fact that I died on the way in. That infight was good. I should have lost so... Wow. This would have been maybe... If you take away those deaths, this is maybe a gold split. I really should have lost a lot more than that.
Vorwärts, Krieger! Fürchtet weder Schmerz noch Tod! Los, Gebieter! Wenn die Verstärkung da ist, komme ich nach!
That infight was really good.
Weiter geht's, bin unterwegs.
I'm just gonna hope I don't get rocketed here. Like that. I probably played that section too risky. I shouldn't have done that. I already regret it, even though it worked. I think that was a bad call. I wanted to try to save a little bit, but I almost died twice. That would have been really stupid. I won't do that on my next run unless I really need the time. Alright. Don't board me. Don't do that either, dickhead. This was a really good quarantine zone before that. It's still really good. It's around 2:30 if the button's good. It's so good. Yeah, the reason I get out of the ghost is to activate camo. You start the bets. Yep. Who do you want to? Who's gonna win? We've got dual wield, single wield, carbine, or sword. Who is going to be the last man standing? That's just cosmic karma grammar. What's up, Galadori? Is there a YouTube stream as well? Yes, I'm live on both platforms. And he's dead. Carbine guy. Gonna need a recount? Was I wrong? I thought it was Carbine guy. Was it not Carbine guy? I mean, you can check the clip. I wasn't paying that much attention, but it felt like it was pretty... I thought he was clearly the last one standing.
Menschen sind schon drin, Gebieter. Ihnen nach. Ich bewache die Verteidigungsstellung.
And a hands definitely are a place where you store weight when you're overweight. I mean, even like normal like weight fluctuations throughout the day, like water weight and stuff, depending on how swollen your hands get, you can like have your fingers get bigger and smaller. But if you lose a lot of weight, you can definitely lose a lot of weight in your hands.
Los, Gebieter, zum Symbol.
Alright, we're back in the green. We are ahead of the record.
Je schneller man diese Wurf umlegt, desto besser.
Der Dämon hat die Ratskammer infiltriert. Schützt die Hierarchen. Ausgänge verschließen.
Oh, das wohl nicht.
Yeah, if you get a new ring, you just gotta get a new wife, right? The ring no longer fits. Oh my gosh, how did this fail? That's crazy. I failed this earlier today, too. That's so unfair, man.
Vorsicht bei dem Captain, er hat ein Luftgewehr.
Will you just chill? What is going on, man? I can't believe I'm losing the run here again to like a completely different way.
Vorsicht bei dem Captain, er hat ein Luftgewehr.
It's not dead. World record's dead, but PB can still live on. It can still PB. It's actually not as bad as I thought, even.
Setzen Sie mich auf einer der Säulen.
So normally I want to get to this door at sub 2. We're getting there at sub 3, which means we lost about a minute. If I get a perfect rest of the level, perfect rest of the game, I can still easily
Dieser
PB.
Prophet, Wahrheit, er hat den Index, er darf ihn nicht behalten. Ich kümmere mich um diese Türen. Los, Wahrheit wird einfacher aufzuspüren sein, wenn ich im Netz bleibe. Gleich da lang.
They broke my camo? Why did they do that? I was invisible, man! I was behind the shit and invisible!
Gleich da lang.
I hate this game. Come on. Okay, well, PB's kind of dead. Oh, now you guys don't want to shoot at me? You kids. I'll go again after this. I'm not done with the session. I got another good run in me, I think. This one isn't that heartbreaking. Compared to the one I lost earlier today, I'm not really sad about this one. This one hasn't taken much out of me mentally. We got more grind.
Einen Augenblick. Ich empfange Marine EFF-Transponder-Signale. Die Signale stammen von irgendwo unterhalb ihrer Position.
Das war seine letzte Jagd. Halt mal. Was, wenn vorbeizuschleichen sind?
Hier, Chief, spring.
Ain't no way. Hello? Okay.
Geduld. Schließlich muss es irgendwann wieder hier vorbei.
Hier, Chief, springen Sie rein.
Oh, you missed today's run, Potato Amped. I was over a minute ahead of PB going into the last level today.
Ich übernehme ihre Position. Sie eliminieren die Wachen, aber leise. Kommen Sie zu mich nach
Euch nicht, meine Brüder. Das heilige Symbol ist
Achten Sie auf die Wachen.
Tartarus und seine Brutes haben der Platt das Symbol abgedeckt.
Oh yeah, Tiffany, I'll do that. Remind me again, but I'll still try.
Zeichnet. Der Prophet sendet von unterwegs. Das macht es uns leichter, ihn zu finden.
Thanks for hanging out, Dumb River. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to restart. I'll see how bad it is when I get to the end of this level, if I actually want to restart.
Die Allianz hat gerade eines ihrer eigenen Schiffe zerstört. Und ich erhalte Meldungen von Schusswechseln in ihrer Flotte.
Geschöpfe der Allianz. Der Pfad ist breit. Wir wandeln ihn Seite an Seite. Gerade versammeln sich die Ratsmitglieder auf Halo, um das Symbol sicher parat zu sehen.
Has Gravemind always been a sore spot? I mean, it's just the hardest level in the run, but like my Gravemind earlier today, I got an 820. Yesterday I had a Deathless Gravemind. Like, it's just the hardest level, and it's the most punishing. Wouldn't really call it a sore spot. It's expected that you're going to get punished a lot. There's just so much. It's a really long level and you're doing so much. There's just so many places to go wrong. Cairo, Regret, and Gravemind are the 3 hardest levels, and it's like not even close. There's a couple places where like one mistake loses 5 minutes as well. Like, That's not really true on any... Why am I being hunted by this dude? Ain't no way I'm actually gonna die here.
Wenn wir den Propheten fangen wollen, müssen wir eine Abkürzung nehmen. Quer durch das Mausoleum. Sehen Sie das mal positiv. Momentan scheint sie mir...
Get on the turret! Dude, you just need to get on the turret faster. I don't even know how to play this checkpoint right now.
Wenn wir den Propheten fangen wollen, müssen wir eine Abkürzung nehmen. Quer durch das Mausoleum. Sehen Sie das mal positiv. Momentan scheint sie mehr daran interessiert zu sein, sich gegenseitig umzulegen.
Sie sollten erwägen, einfach mit zu machen.
You live?
Einen Moment, ich empfange 2 weitere
Okay,
Kontakte.
10:30.
Es sind der
Honestly,
Commander
not
und
as bad as I thought it was
Sie
gonna
nehmen
be.
die Position des Propheten, Chief. Sie brauchen Ihre Hilfe.
Okay, well, it is worse than I thought it would be.
Es sind der Commander und
I didn't think
Sie
he
nähern
was
sich
gonna
der
shoot at
Position
me.
des Propheten, Chief. Sie brauchen Ihre Hilfe.
Das ist nicht gut. Ich erhalte bestätigte Berichte, dass die Flood das Wrack der in Emberclad verlässt. Wir sollten den Index holen und einen Weg hier raussuchen, bevor es wirklich ungemütlich wird.
Okay, I'll try to finish out this run, but I'll do another run after this too. We're not done with the grind just yet. A good warm-up. Good warm-up. I mean, almost all of that time loss was on the first half as well, which usually isn't the hard part. I lost like 2 minutes on the first half. If you get rid of that, then it's really good level. It's still fine. I actually learned something on the first half this run, so it wasn't all for naught. That was good. You wonder why Zoo doesn't do that fly? Skill issue. There's a reason. It changes Great Journey as well. He likes to carry a sword to Great Journey. I don't.
Überall in der Stadt landen von der Flood kontrollierte Schiffe. Diese Kreatur unter der Bibliothek, dieser Gravemind...
He would have to change his Great Journey strats as well, and he doesn't want to.
Emberclad war die ganze Zeit als Ziel gedacht. Es gibt ein Leitungsrohr, das diesen Trakt im
For a
Schiff
pretty good reason.
hinein. Ich führe sie hin.
The launch is worse, or the gap jump is worse on MCC. So he sword flies in that room and I don't. Is my Great Journey faster? Yeah, my strats are faster. They go well. My strats are slightly riskier too, though. This is pretty fast. Okay, a gold split Great Journey can technically PB. I'm going for a gold. If I die anywhere, it's because I was trying to get a gold split. Here we go. Here comes the gold. Don't shoot me! Oh? Okay, well we lived. I'm just gonna have to YOLO this level. Well, that is not the way to YOLO. I don't know if that actually lost time. No, they didn't deload. Well, that's bad. Okay, well, that lost time. I tried to go too fast here. So we're not gonna PB because I had to revert there. I'm pretty sure gold's now completely dead, but I tried to cut the deload like as close as I could. I also wanted to do that fast. I should slow down. I should practice for real now. I'll pretend I'm on a good run. I'll do normal strats. I'm not gonna go for YOLO anymore. Let's do normal stuff. That's not what I wanted. Pick that up. I accidentally showed way too much of myself. Why couldn't my run earlier go like this? Yo, a big old zoo raid. You're just in time for the end of this run and the start of a new one. This run isn't gonna PB, but it's actually pretty good. Oh no, I hear myself. I gotta go mute my laptop. I had Zoo stream on, and now I can't listen to Zoo. I hear myself. This is terrible. So my Tartarus strats are different than Zoo's. I have 3 weapons right now. I have a plasma rifle with 90. Oh, okay, well there's one with 89, and there's one with 90. So I'm holding 3 guns. That's a glitch that will allow me to kill Tartarus differently than Zoo does it. I'm also gonna do right here. Oh, I just jumped right into that. What have I done? Okay, well that was that was not ideal. You know, I don't even feel like play. I'm not waiting on this. This run's dead. I'm like, I gotta go mute myself, and I want to do another run. Oh, I promised Twitch chat I would show off the booklet that comes with Halo. Do I have a webcam scene? Oh, that's it. Where's my webcam scene? So, someone was saying they didn't remember these books that came with the game. This one's in Japanese. I guess the lighting's so shit you can't even see it. But this is my Japanese book. Or is this one the Chinese one? I don't know, I can't read. I'm actually not sure. I think this one's... No, this one's my Chinese one. Yeah. But it's got, like, descriptions of all of the... You can barely make it out in the light, but... Yeah, sorry, my lighting shit. You can see it better when it's near my face. Only sorta. You can't, like, see the details enough, though. Nah, I give up. I don't have a better way to light right now. Let's do another run for the zoo viewers. Thank you again for the raid, Zoo. How'd your runs go? Did you win? He was winning? Until he wasn't? I know that feeling. I've been doing that too. Dude, I had a run this morning that was a minute ahead of my personal best with time to save on Great Journey. World record still technically possible. And then everything went wrong. Everything. My Spectre got blown up at the start, so I had to restart mission. And then I died on the gap jump room twice. And then I died on the jail room twice, and then I got cutscene soft locked, and then I'm like, okay, well, there goes everything. What didn't go wrong? The little bridge section where you can get sniped by the jackal. That's the only thing that didn't go wrong. Everything else did. Oh, I didn't put on the game, did I? Where's my game? Boom.
Wenn Sie fertig sind, treffen Sie mich beim Zapper. Passen Sie gut auf, denn ich erkläre das nur einmal. Hier werden Ihre wiederaufladbaren Energieschilde getestet. Die Schilde Ihres neuen Panzers sind extrem robust, sehr effizient. Bingo! Sehen Sie, die laden viel schneller wieder auf. Suchen Sie bei abfallender Schildenergiedeckung, bis sie wieder voll aufgeladen ist.
Oder er versteckt sich einfach hinter mir. Sind Sie fertig mit dem Jungen? Wo sind denn die Laufräder?
Sein Panzer funktioniert gut, Johnson. Also halten Sie sich zurück. Sie dürfen gehen, mein Junge. Aber nicht vergessen, immer schön langsam.
Keine Bange, ich halte ihm die Hand.
Also, Johnson, wollen Sie mir nicht endlich erzählen, wie Sie es...
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention to grammar. I don't know if I got it or not.
Streng geheim.
Dann eben nicht. Tja, die Justierung Ihres A2-Zielfernrohrs können Sie dann erstmal vergessen. Und den neuen...
Mann, der hat vielleicht eine Laune. Vielleicht hat ja Lord Hood vergessen, ihm eine Einladung zu schicken. Die Erde. Hab sie seit Jahren nicht gesehen.
Alright, let's do another run here.
Bei meiner Grundausbildung war das orbitale Verteidigungsnetz noch reine Theorie. Und jetzt das. Kairo ist nur eine von 300 geostationären Plattformen. Dieses MAB-Geschütz durchschlägt Schlachtschiffe der Allianz wie Butter. Wenn die Athen und die Malta koordiniert feuern, kommt nichts heil an diesem Kampfverband vorbei. Schon den ganzen Morgen treffen Schiffe ein. Man erfährt wenig, aber das wird bestimmt eine große Sache.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Alright, we're gonna get an armory run. First try world record right here.
Zum Ziel.
Waffenschein geöffnet.
Okay, that was pretty fast. It was good.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Pretty good.
Cortana.
Can we get a first run out of Cairo for the Zoob viewers?
Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
I guess the answer is no! Man, that's not fair. My sword should have hit him.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle.
Buddy doo bop, buddy doo bop. It's really late. When did it get to be midnight? I guess I started my stream pretty late, didn't I? I should be a little less loud.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
I'm really encouraged at the frequency that I'm getting amazing runs. I've never been closer to a PB, but that's been something I've been saying for the last 6 months straight, so... How much closer could we possibly get?
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
Yeah, if you guys are coming from the Zoo stream and you're wondering why I'm running into these boxes and Zoo doesn't, this glitch only works on Classic. It doesn't work on Master Chief Collection. What's up, Periodic? Me, Zoo.
Alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen.
Even my consistency's getting way better, Tux. It's not even a matter of consistency, it's a matter of whether or not I can clutch the ending. It's nerves and luck, and it's just hard. No matter how consistent you are, it feels different when you're on world record pace. It's just not easy.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
Yeah, and I just know Zoo is casting voodoo hex spells on me all day long. He's hired other people to cast spells on me.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie.
No, the clock doesn't determine how good a run is. I know how good a run is because I'm doing the speedrun. You think I don't know my paces without looking at the clock? I know like exactly how fast my run is. I don't need to see the timer. The timer is for you guys more than anything. And it also helps me inform my decisions on like, if I read the best possible time, I know how close I am to world record. I can make decisions on how much risk I need to take. Like that last run, for example. If you looked at best possible time, it was exactly the same as my personal best, which meant I had to go for a gold split, or the run was worthless no matter what. I was going for a gold or nothing. So it really informs my decisions for how I have to play the late game. But otherwise I know exactly how good my run is when I'm doing it. Which one of you did I hit?
Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. Alarm, Entertruppen unterwegs. An alle, besetzt die Kampfstationen. Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung. Hochtüren dicht machen.
Ja, das war
Waffenschränke öffnen.
That's fast.
Oh oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen, genau wie bei der Malta. Die Allianz muss was zurückgelassen haben. Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
This is really fast.
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
Come on. Okay, we still got like the insane cancel there.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am.
Still very fast. Looking good.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander aus. Zweite Echelon, kümmert euch um die Träger. Finden Sie die Bombe. Im Lauf. Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer frei. Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sich zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Die Träger brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf
You better
Kairo.
not kill me.
Cortana, konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral.
I wish I didn't get so trolled there. It's still pretty fast.
Hey, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Okay. Sub 4 barely possible? Okay, good ending and we can get a sub 4. Medium ending and it's gonna be like a 4-0 something, which is still good. Okay, this is undercooked. It is not medium. It's fucking raw. Okay, I'm throwing. Did he die? He didn't even die. I'm throwing. I'm just straight up throwing. It's fucking raw. I don't know what I was doing there at the end. Whatever. Get me out of there.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab, Marines! Absturzstelle räumen! Los, los, los!
I'm restarting. I don't have to, but that's not what I want. I want a better run than that. Come on. I don't have to reset to missing that grenade jump. It doesn't lose much, but I don't know. That's not what I want. Super green. That's a good movie. I watched that like 6 months ago or something. Classic. Corbin! What a good character. That whole movie's good. Just, and honestly, a masterpiece of sci-fi. The effects have aged amazingly. It's not too long. It's a relatively short movie. The plot is weird, but cool. I don't know. One of the better sci-fi movies I've ever seen. You've got comedy, you've got action, you've got some thought-provoking human nature exploration, you've got sci-fi, you've got cyberpunk. What more can you want? Floating space city with floating cars. Lilu Dallas multipass. I feel like it has a little bit of everything. Gary Oldman. Honestly, Probably, maybe my favorite sci-fi movie. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it is. There's only a couple complaints I have, and one of them is a very specific complaint. Actually, there's two. So there's one scene whenever they're giving guns to the bad guys and they're demoing all the features. And one of the features they demonstrate is a heat-seeking capability. Like, that the gun has the ability to, like, find the target and shoot the bullets at them, and they're like homing bullets. And then that feature never gets used for the rest of the movie. Why the hell did they bother to showcase it when they're selling the weapons and then never use it? It's absurd to me. There's another thing that never gets used, is the big aliens, whenever they're coming to, like, Egypt and, like, they take over the pyramid and they do their thing, they make a big deal about the key. They, like, hand the key to the old man defends the key for his entire life, and they pass the key down all the way to Corbin, and then they never show the key being used. It never gets inserted into a lock. There's never a scene where they actually use the damn key. Those two things bother me about that movie. Otherwise, it's a perfect movie. How are you gonna make a big deal about a key and not show it being inserted into the lock?
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
I don't want my peanut butter to be crunchy. Wrath of Khan's a good one too. I actually haven't seen Wrath of Khan. What movie am I talking about? Oh, Fifth Element. I guess I was I never even said the title. Fifth Element. I should watch Wrath of Khan. I've watched almost all of Star Trek. I haven't watched the old original movies.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
I've only seen like the first like 12 episodes of the original series. Maybe a few more than that. I never made it to the second season. I know I watched all the way up to the Menagerie. And then I think I watched a couple more after that.
Alarm! Entertruppen unterwegs.
Yeah, I watched The Next Generation. I've seen all of The Next Generation. I've seen Deep Space Nine and Voyager as well. The only series I haven't watched is Enterprise. I've watched everything else. I watched the new stuff. I didn't like, what was the one with Michael Burnham? Some of, like, the first season of that was okay, but I did not, Discovery was not it. Discovery was probably the worst Star Trek's ever been. Except maybe this new movie, Section 31, that came out that I heard is even worse. but I like Strange New Worlds is really good. Lower Decks is really good. So some of the new Star Trek is good, some of the new Star Trek is not. I think Strange New Worlds is probably the best new Star Trek.
Dies ist keine Übung. Ich wiederhole, das ist keine Übung.
But Lower Decks is great too. Did you really not die to that? What am I doing in the room? It's so slow. I'm not restarting.
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Picard's good. I mean, if you like the next generation, Picard is good. It's not great, but it's made for old people who like the next generation. It's really what it is.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Tasche?
Na los, Chief, hier lang.
I never saw Firefly.
Keine Sorge, Ma'am, wir sind am Ball.
Can someone clip that swordfly? I want to figure out what I did differently there to get over the little umbilical cord bay thing. I think I went lower than normal. I gotta figure out how to do that consistently. Normally I bonk there.
Konzentriertes Feuer auf den ersten Träger. Admiral, knöpfen Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch, folgt mir.
Firefly's overrated in your opinion? See, one of the problems with I'm probably never going to watch Firefly is I heard that everybody is disappointed that it didn't get a real ending. When I watch a TV show, I want it to have a real ending. I want it to tell a story. I want there to be a start and an end. I want the characters to have their, like, character arcs wrapped up. I heard they just kind of ended that show and nobody was satisfied, and I would rather not start a show if I know I'm going to be unsatisfied at the end. So I think I'm probably just never going to watch it. That's one of the biggest things that puts me off from watching modern television, is the fact that every episode ends with a cliffhanger, and then one day the show gets cancelled, and that's the cliffhanger. The end. I wish TV shows and modern media would rely less on cliffhangers. I would like the story to have a finish. I don't know why it's so hard to make a conclusion. I mean, I get it because everything has to have a sequel now. They're all every movie is a sequel. Every TV show is a sequel. So why would you ever end the character's run if you have to make a sequel?
Sergeant, ich brauche Sie auf dem Vogel.
Ma'am?
Meine Pelicans bringen
Yeah, but I don't like the story mode, Gearathron. I like the multiplayer is why I liked Halo 2.
sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist...
I just know my favorite shows are ones that actually have conclusions. I think Deep Space Nine did an amazing job of having an actual conclusion. It spanned like 7 seasons, and by the end, every single character had their story completed. There was an ending, there was almost no unanswered questions. But they could have been a sequel if they wanted, because the characters are still alive. I felt like Deep Space Nine was kind of a perfect, finishing of a story. A similar show, a similar idea of finishing a show was like Avatar: The Last Airbender. There was 3 seasons, and there was always going to be 3 seasons, and they told the entire... Maybe it was 4, I can't remember. However many seasons there were. But they told the story, all of the characters finished their story. There's no cliffhangers, there's no mystery. It just... the story finished. Avatar: The Last Airbender was fantastic.
Weniger Zeit hier, mehr Zeit dort. Deckung! Ernst, Mann!
I'm not gonna die here. I am gonna die here. Yeah, but that was because of personal drama with the actor, and they had to bring on a new actor, Eurythron. So the new Dax character was a little weird and annoying, but it still worked out just fine, I thought. I thought they did as good as they could have with the new character. If you stopped watching halfway through the last season, you should really finish it, because the last half of the season wraps all of the character arcs up. Everybody gets an ending. I think you should finish it. You missed the end. It does get a little... The last season does get a little bit I think it drags on a little bit with all of the Bajoran space secrets and reading of the books and all of the... the old lady Kai Wynn is the most hateable character in the world, and she appears so much at the end. So that all of that kind of sucks, but I'd still like the way it finished.
Türen dicht machen.
Ich dich suchen.
Waffenschränke öffnen.
Wait.
Oh, die verlassen die Athen.
Cortana, Lagebericht.
Die Explosion kam aus dem Innern der Athen.
Yeah, I like the Ferengi episodes. Quark was a cool character.
Eine Bombe.
Verdammt, dann muss hier auch eine sein. Chief, suchen Sie die.
Na los jetzt! Ist das eine Waffe oder eine Taschenlampe?
better not die here.
Keine Sorge, Mann, wir sind am Ball.
Sir, Eindringlinge im
It's pretty fast.
Feuerkontrollzentrum, die haben
It's
eine
fine.
Bombe.
Erste Echelon zu mir. Nehmt euch die Kreuzer vor. Schaltet sie nacheinander auf. Zweite Echelon. Finden Sie die Träger. Im Lauf.
Die feindlichen Schiffe sind in der
Cortana, Ziele aussuchen und Feuer fahren.
Sturmträger. Jetzt wird's laut.
Ich glaube es nicht. Die ziehen sie zurück. Wir haben gewonnen. Brechen durch, Sir. Sie nehmen Kurs auf Kairo. Cortana, konzentriertes
Exclamation mark Cairo to see the Cairo record.
Sie sich den zweiten vor. Formiert euch. Folgt mir.
Hey, das ist übel. Wirklich übel.
Der erste Träger ignoriert uns völlig, Sir. Er hat das Trümmerfeld der Malta in Richtung Erde durchbrochen. Übrigens, die Bombe wird von einem ganzen Haufen Eliten bewacht. Sie werden sich etwas ausdenken müssen.
Almost got a sub 4 here. That was really good.
Die Sache ist dringend, Chief.
Schüttelt es ab,
That's nice of you, Potato.
Absturzstelle räumen. Los, los, los!
Chief, gut, dass Sie kommen konnten.
What's wrong with Poland?
Stelle ist jenseits
Sergeant,
dieses
ich brauch
Hotels,
Sie auf
Chief.
dem Vogel.
Hier wimmelt es von Allianz.
Ma'am?
Folgen Sie mir.
Meine Pelicans.
I feel like if you're gonna live anywhere in Poland, Warsaw would be the place to be.
Die brauchen tauglichen Geleitschutz.
Die meisten Allianztruppen sind direkt unter dem Träger. Die wollen bestimmt nicht, dass sie an Bord kommen. Diese Brücke ist der direkteste Weg zum Stadtzentrum.
This game is such crap sometimes. Explain to me that kickflip. What's up, Jack Myers? You did not miss the
Vom
stream.
Träger sind gerade jede Menge Kapseln gestartet. Die
This is
nicht
probably the
auf
last
uns.
run right here, though. I'm gonna try to do it as far as I can go on this one. It's already almost 1 a.m. I shouldn't go too late tonight.
Ich habe die Kampfgespräche der Allianz analysiert. Die sind überrascht. Und verwirrt. Die haben uns hier wohl nicht erwartet. Keine Menschen. Nicht auf der Erde. Verrückt, ich weiß. Das erklärt aber, warum die mit so einer kleinen Flotte kommen.
Nicht langsamer werden. Ich hab einen erwischt.
Why am I so close to dead?
Aufpassen.
That's a tuxedo. You're about to start work, Jimmy. Where's it almost 9 a.m.? I guess that's just left side of Europe, like UK maybe. Yeah, UK. Left side of Europe. I mean, it's, look at a map. That's where the lines are. East and west doesn't make sense on a ball. Where are you putting? Like, we're looking at a flat map. We just the date line goes from left to right, not from west to east. I mean, you know what I mean. It's language is about conveying meaning. If you can understand me, it worked. When people ask me where I live in the US or whatever, I think it's quicker for people to understand I live at the top left of the map. Like, if you look at the US map, like, so if I'm telling a foreigner where I live at the very top left. You don't have to know east from west, you don't have to know anything, you just the very top left of the United States. Honestly, I think it's more descriptive than east-west. I think more people understand it more quickly. Pacific north left. Pacific top left. That's where I'm at. Oh, what is this spawn? That's just not fair. Oh man, that's just not fair. I don't want to restart. Okay. I'm losing shit, man. Do I have another one? I don't think I do have another one. I think I gotta stop. It's too late. I'll be back in the morning. We had one good run tonight. We had one good run this morning, but I can't keep going tonight. It's too late. I will be back at around 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. I don't think anybody is in my following list. Who we have to raid? Where can I send you guys? Shenanigans is live. Let's raid him. He raided me the other day. The grind continues tomorrow morning. I really appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you so much for hanging out.